please, I would squash you.
I don't like this. Can you say that? No, we can't. We can't say that. Okay, no. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Anathi, and if you're new here, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for joining me once again. So today, I am not alone. I'm with my friend Mbasa. Yes, girl, introduce yourself.
Hi guys, I'm so happy to be here. My name is Nombasa. I'm Anathi's friend.
I know that's right. So we have a new segment on my YouTube channel, and I basically have conversations with different people, and I thought who best to have this conversation with but my friend Mbasa, because we have this conversation all the time. So we're gonna be having our conversations about different and various things. But today, what are we talking about today?
Friendships, friendship breakups, what causes those? We're just gonna discuss it, Nji. We're just gonna talk about it, maybe just pour some of our knowledge.
And I think we do have a little bit of knowledge because we've actually had our friendship breakup.
Did we? I don't remember. I don't recall.
Do you want to talk about that? Let's actually talk about that first. So Mbasa and I were friends since we grew up. We grew up in the same church.
I actually don't remember when we started being friends. I don't know.
Me too.
I have to say we were friends since, I don't know, bro, since the beginning. Since the beginning.
Really, because even when I think back to my memories when I was younger, I remember you being friends.
There, all the time.
You remember you were friends with the Tandakazi.
I remember.
And I was like,
you were jealous. She literally stole me from my other friend.
I think I like this girl, but I think I want her to be my friend. And
but she wanted me to be her only friend. She wanted to be my only.
No, I think that's toxic. You can't say that about me.
No, I know she didn't.
I was a kid, guys.
No, I wanted that, and then I just made her think that she also wanted that, and we made it work, man.
So we were friends in church, so we basically saw each other every single weekend, and we also sang in the choir together, and that's how basically our relationship or our friendship grew. And then she was the only friend growing up I was allowed to do sleepovers with, because my parents knew her parents, and they were also comfortable with that. So we basically grew up together. I feel like she's my sister or something. And we bicker like sisters sometimes.
It's so annoying. It's so annoying. But I think it's just one of those things where whatever happens or whatever we fight about, we know by now it's not that deep. It's not that personal. We just talk about it later and be like, yeah, bro, are you done being mad? Because
I'm sorry,
I need to talk to you about something.
I'm having a crisis in my life.
Are you done being mad?
And
then, sorry to cut you. But with that being said, we did actually have a friendship breakup before, and I think it's very funny and very childish. I think it's just one of those things, and for me, it was one of those things that just made me know, or one of those things that just confirmed our friendship. But it's real because through that breakup. I think it was a whole year.
Yeah, it was
through
a
year and a half. It was horrible, Shem, not coming to talk to you about things I wanted to talk to you about, or things I felt like you would relate or you would understand. I was like, I want to tell Anathi this so bad, or I want to share this with you. It was horrible, Shem. Don't do it again.
Girl, it was so horrible.
Don't do it again.
And I think the distance that we had made us grow even closer together, because I was at university during that time, and I had varsity friends, and I was like, you know what, I don't need this girl. I got friends and everything. And then my friends showed me flames, my university friends, and they were doing shady things behind my back. And then I was like, you know what? I was crying in my res room, and I was like, Mbasa would never do this to me. She would never do this. And then I was like, okay, you know what? I actually might need to reach out to her. And I don't know who reached out, me or you.
You did reach out, but I had been thinking about it for quite a long time.
What did I say when I reached out?
I think you said something, I don't remember, but it was over WhatsApp. I think you said something like, hey girl, I've missed you so much. And I think what you said was one paragraph, ne? And I was like, say less, son. I called you. I was like, there's no way.
Hey girl.
I was like, girl, I've been missing you. And then I started confessing. I was like, don't even say anything. You were like, no, I'm so sorry. It's like, no, man, I'm sorry. No, stop.
Yes.
Let's not do it again.
So now let's get to the topic at hand. Have you ever experienced a friendship breakup before? Besides our friendship breakup, have you ever experienced one before?
Bruh, I don't know if I should call it a friendship breakup, because with breakups, you know that you are being broken up with. That I've experienced ghosting in friendships as well. I know, guys, and it's so painful because I'm the type of person that if I say I'm your friend and I say I love you, please, I mean it. So for me, it was so heartbreaking because I thought this person was obviously a good friend of mine. We went to the same school, like we talked about a whole lot of things, and then all of a sudden things just drifted apart. Like, I get it when you say people outgrow each other. I get that. But yeah, people grow apart. I get that. But there were some points where there were some instances where I would try to reach out and you would feel the cold shoulder. Like, it was so loud, and you're like, but what did I do? I felt like, you know, but then I don't know what could have caused it. I did try to reach out and say, listen, I'm feeling this type of way, what's happening? And this person is a person that we were not just friends. You know those types of friends where you're like, oh, I saw you at the same place where we were at or whatever. We kind of vibed, so I think you're a cool person. It wasn't something like that. It was an actual friendship. It wasn't, she knew things about me. She would come and confide in me, I would confide in her. Like, it was an actual friendship.
I've also, you know, kind of experienced, like, I wouldn't call it ghosting, because then if I say it's ghosting, then it would mean that the other person had the intention of, you know, ghosting me. But with this person, I was friends with in university, and we sort of like drifted apart. This person was doing other things and I was doing other things, and and then we started working, and I just figured that we were just interested in different things, and that was fine, and I didn't want to rekindle the friendship. But then, you know, I would miss this person, but I kind of miss them, and I kind of want to, you know, rekindle things with them. But then, unfortunately, like, some rumors came to like my attention. Well, I wouldn't call them rumors, but like, I had heard from a very good source that this person was talking bad about me, and I was a little bit confused about, okay, what's going on? Like, I just thought.
Did you confront or ask?
I did not confront this person because I'm just generally not a confrontational person, and they're just people that are not worth the confrontation, and this person was not worth the confrontation. We had stopped being friends for like 2 or 3 years now, so I was not going to be coming and confronting someone who I didn't have like a very, very close relationship
and also
with.
in some age, like at the age that we are now, it's just childish to go around asking people, I heard this happened, and whatnot. Like, it's just, you know.
So I didn't want to do that, and I just figured, you know what, okay, now I really know how this person feels about me. I know where they stand, and I just don't want to pursue that anymore. You know, the friendship is literally dead to me.
Wait, let me ask you, did you trust the source that was giving you the news?
Girl, I received a voice note on WhatsApp with him talking. This person, I received a voice note. I knew it was their voice. They were talking about me clearly. That's solid proof. So it was more than enough proof for me to know what this person was talking about me. So I was just like, okay, nah, that's cool. I'm not gonna even ask you about it. Sweet. But I want you to know that I know if you're watching this. No, don't do that. Oh, no, I'm playing. But I know, and I know that he knows that I know. Yeah. So, have you ever had a friendship breakup where there was a confrontation?
No. Personally, I'm also a person who's not like that. I don't like confronting people. I've never liked that. I'm not that type of person. I move, bruh. But I do give people the benefit of the doubt. If someone comes to me and tells me something, but when I get you had solid proof. If someone comes to me and tells me something about my friend, best believe I won't believe you. And I don't mean that in a bad way. And now I'm not gonna go and say, hey friend, so and so said this about you. I'm not gonna believe you at the first go. But I'm gonna wanna observe. Also, I'm not gonna now go tell my friend and be like, so and so said this about you, now let's go and hate on that person. I like to see it myself. I'm gonna observe it, and
But fortunately, we've never had that in our friendship where where you are friends with people that I don't like. I've actually experienced that before, and also another university friend of mine.
But also, what I've noticed with you, you don't like I don't know if I should say you don't like or you don't do really well in like groups of. You don't like groups of
spot on.
You don't like groups of friends.
I don't like
I'm very bubbly, so I can deal with cliques. And sometimes, even when I know that there's gossiping here and there, I know how to avoid
gossip.
Yeah, and just I know how to deal with cliques, I think. So
I cannot deal with cliques, guys, to save my life.
Yeah, no, she
like,
can't.
I can't do it.
Like with Anathi, you need to choose. Listen.
I can't do groups of friends. And that was because I was in a group of friends. I was in a clique. I think I was in 2 or 3.
That's okay.
I was in 2 or 3 when I was in university, and both of them showed me flames because I realized that there were little friendships within the cliques. But to be fair, we were young in varsity, so I mean, I think it would be different if maybe I'm older and I have a group of friends who are more maturer. But we were young, and then there were little cliques within the groups. But these 2 are close, and these 2 are close, and those 2 are close. And then now you find yourself in situations where we're talking about the other friends and then the other friends, and then like there's just too much gossip going around. And then I was just like, okay, I just don't like this situation. I would rather form individual friendships with people and not have it rely on being like a group or a cliquey thing. And my varsity cliques, they literally showed me flames because that was basically what was happening. And after I was shown flames in these like cliques, I was still friends with one of the people that were in those cliques because I had a genuine friendship with them, and I genuinely like who they were, and I wasn't friends with them because of the other people around me. And we had like a good friendship, I think. But I found myself throughout the friendship that this friend would always discourage me from certain things about, oh no, you can't do that, no, don't do that.
Things that you wanted to do? Or?
Opportunities that I wanted to apply for. And I remember, actually, let me tell the story. I was applying to these big law firms, and I wanted to work for the best law firm in South Africa, and thankfully I actually did work for the best law firm in South Africa. But while applying for law firms, this friend of mine was telling me, you know, you need to set your standards lower because you're going to get really disappointed.
Ouch. I mean, that's not a nice thing to say.
That's not nice. And because I've always been a go-getter, and I want to get things done, and I want the best opportunities for myself. So I often felt like there was a little bit of competition and maybe intimidation and, you know, a little bit of jealousy there. And then this person was also friends with people that did not like me at all.
Yeah, it gets tricky when that happens because then it's like when you guys are all together and they talk about me, like,
what do you say?
So it gets tricky there. Yeah, I know it gets tricky. I understand that.
And you want to give your friends the benefit of the doubt about, Mbasa will never talk bad about me, even around this friend that doesn't like me.
But guys, I've learned now that you don't know until you know. Like, you don't know. People talk. People get excited and they talk. You don't know until you really know.
And girl, did I know, because this friend of mine never used to talk bad about the other person that she was friends with. And I was like, you know what? That's really commendable. Like, I even try and be like, hey, what's going on with so and so, and she'd dismiss it. And I was like, this is such a good quality. I actually like the fact that she's dismissing all of these opportunities that I'm like trying to create. But let me know, sis, what's going on with
she's not dismissing with the other ones.
With the other ones, hey, Kanti.
Yeah.
I'm the topic of conversation. But there were just many things that happened that built up. There was many things that happened that built up, and then I think the actual breakup happened when I was in a relationship in university, and I was like kind of like having a fight with my boyfriend at that time, and she knew both my boyfriend and I, but obviously she knew me first.
Can I just stop you right there? I know no one's gonna tell you this. You look so pretty, friend. You're so pretty. I'm just looking at you like, friend, this is who it is.
It's me. It's me.
You look so pretty. Okay, continue.
Okay, so, and then like she was feeding him information that I was posting on my WhatsApp, because obviously I was fighting with this person and I blocked them off of my WhatsApp statuses and everything. And as a friend, I don't expect you to take sides, but obviously I expect your loyalty in the fact that you're not gonna be on his corner. You might be in the middle, but don't be in his corner. And she clearly showed me that she was in his corner, and she was feeding information from what I was posting on my WhatsApp to him. And I was like, you know what? I'm done, and I'm done, get it, I'm gone. And I deleted, and now when I'm done, I delete numbers, I delete you on social media, I delete everything. But over the years, you know, when you kind of, you're not over it, but you've healed from it.
I've been reflecting and thinking about it.
I've been missing this person. I've been missing them. I've wanted to reach out a couple of times. I've tried to reach out a couple of times.
What do you think, what do you think causes you to miss them? Even what makes you look past the betrayal, or should I even call it a betrayal? What makes you look past the whatever happened, the drama? What makes you look past it and be like, you were still a great friend, and I think I missed that and I want it back?
I mean, you just think about the memories that you shared. You go back to your university. You think of the good things, and then you kind of sort of forget about, you know, the bad things that happened. And you're like, oh, I miss this person. And then you see them on social media. They're doing well for themselves. Obviously, you don't want to, it's not that you want to be friends with them because you want to enjoy their success. But like, you just want to wish them well back. Oh, I know you used to like this. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're actually doing this. You used to talk about it all the time. So then you kind of miss them, and you kind of want to rekindle. But is it worth rekindling?
But okay, never mind friendship breakups. Yo, do you know friendship jealousy? Like, I don't mean jealousy in the way that I'm jealous of you doing great in life. No, I mean I'm jealous of you having other friends now. Why?
Ooh, yes, like, yes.
Do you know that? And I think it's natural. I think it's natural. I will be the first to say I get it sometimes, but I call myself together and call myself towards myself every time it happens. Hey, Nombasa uzawuthakatha.
And guys, like the line is here.
And then stop that thing.
Now I've also experienced that before. Where I'm like, why do you have other friends? Am I not your only friend? Like, I want to be your best friend.
I want to be your only friend. I want to be your best and only friend.
No. Yeah. It is kind of toxic, but
it's quite toxic. When I do that, I always just pull myself together and be like, yeah, no, you need to relax. Yeah. Relax. So that happened to me with Uzi Zipi. Yeah. So Uzi. Uzi has a couple of friends, great friends that have also become my friends. That I'm that toxic. If you're my friend and I love you, I'm befriending your friends, okay? I'm joking. I'm joking. No, I'm joking.
I hate that. I hate when people do that. I hate when I introduce my friends to my other friends and then they become friends. I'm like,
yeah, no, I do that. I did that because it's so if you hate it,
and my experience has shown me, and
but
it ended in tears.
But I think in our setup, it's not toxic. It's not toxic. Like, I don't go now talk about Uzizipo or something like, no, it's not like that.
The issue comes for me when I experienced that. The issue came because then my friend became friends with my other friend, and then they stopped talking to me. And then they started doing things together and excluding me, and then I was just like, oh, okay, you guys become friends behind my back, okay, but it's fine. But what I'm mad about is that now you guys are so much closer with each other, and you guys are excluding me, intentionally excluding me. Now I feel excluded.
So I think it's different for everyone, and also I think this goes to prove that if something works for the other person, it doesn't necessarily mean that it will work for you as well. And also, if something doesn't work for the other person, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean it won't work for you as well. Because now you can't generalize and say, don't be friends with your friends or whatever. For other people it works. Okay, anyways, let me get into the story. So Uzi, she was in PE longer than I was.
Okay.
When I relocated, I didn't have any friends. Like, I didn't have a structure of friends, or you know, and by the time I was relocating, I think the following year, she went to East London. She got a new job in East London or something like that. But Uzi she's also a very bubbly and friendly person. So she has a lot of friends. Like, I have a lot of friends and a lot of people that I talk to. Like, you know, Uzi podcast, she has a lot of friends. Like, she's friendly and genuinely so. Like, not the type of bana. It's now a crew of people or whatever. Like, she has great friendships. Okay, fine. So when I went that side, she started introducing me now to her other friends. So now ikona ke ngokula small friendship yabana, oh ndiyakwazi unguthembi chongazi zipho, you're a nice person, and uzgonda, I think that some of these friendships that I have now with some of her friends are genuine is because they didn't just happen like on the spot. It happened gradually, just time. Getting to know people as well, and then it just happened. So now I'll find myself maybe being with them in her absence, and it's okay. It still feels like I'm with people that like me, and I feel welcome, and I also feel like namdi chomi apa, I'm part of. Okay, fine. So now what happened was, when I got there, I realized, man, she has such a great structure of friends. Ne? Like, it's so beautiful. And I was so jealous because I was like, then where does this put me in the hierarchy? I drew a hierarchy in my head and I was like, yeah,
where do
I fit in now? So yeah, and that's not the reason I became friends with some of her friends, no. But yeah, I started getting jealous. And then I asked myself, but Mbasa, honestly, why are you jealous? Why is this bugging you? Why is it, And then I realized, Bana, it's okay, She was a point in her life where she shared a lot of memories with those people and I wasn't there, and it's okay, like it's fine. Like even with you, there'll be times where you'll talk about guys,
that's my friend, y'all.
But I understand. I always try and call myself out on that and be like, yeah, but why is this bugging you so much? Like, do you want her to be your only friend? Do you want to be her only friend? That's not right. So then I realized, but it's okay. It's okay for you to have all these different kind of friends that you have in all these different places. I mean, you have international friends, and I'm like,
girl, I know that's right. I'm an international.
Yes, girl.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you don't have to ask yourself, Mana, where does that put you or whatever. You must trust that if it's genuine, you'll always have a space. So it's okay to have these different types of friends. So then when I appreciated that and I acknowledged Alondele, and I was like, okay, it's fine, it's okay. Then I became friends now with these people. I realized these are cool people. Like, I like these people's vibes. Like, I always tell her, I'm like, you were actually looking for me, but I'm just joking, right?
Yeah.
So I've now become close friends and good friends with some of her friends that she's now sharing with me, and I think I appreciate that, and she doesn't have a problem with that. Like, she doesn't find it weird or
Did you have a conversation with her about it?
I'm not sure. I think we did. But some of these friendships, they just happened.
Yeah.
For instance, Tuto's also one of her friends. Like, she'll just hit me up and be like, hey, Mbasa girl, I've been thinking about you. Have a great day. And I'm like, it's nice, to have that friendship. But you need to be positive about it. Like, you can also be friends with these people, or you can also accept the fact that your friend has other friends. You understand? You don't work with your friend. You don't go to school with your friend. If you do, you are so lucky. You don't go to school with your friend, and there's other people now who are gonna touch her heart, in a different way than you did, and it's okay. You understand? Yeah. Which also goes into the topic of best friends. People now want to fight over. No, but that's my best friend.
BFFs.
And I don't feel like that should be a problem. Like, we shouldn't be fighting over friends. I'm happy when you have people that can assist you or that can touch your soul in ways that I cannot. I am happy. You understand? Funda, how they do that. I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah. But it's okay. You should be happy for your friend, because you're not going to be all good. You're not going to be everything good to your friend. There are some things that you won't be able to assist your friend with, or you're not going to be able. There are some ways that you're not going to be able to touch your friend in, and it's okay for her to have other friends,
to do that.
And lassi, it's okay. It just means we are turned.
Yeah.
And I think don't think about it in a negative way, because I think I tell you all the time, you are no more.
Yeah, but I just also think with the best friend and the close friends thing, I think you have to also be aware of what you do and how you portray it. Let's say on social media or to your other friends. If you're constantly shoving the idea that so and so is your best friend to your other friends, then your other friends are gonna kind of feel like sort of left out.
Yeah.
So I think that you can have a best friend and you can have close friends. I often think, like, I have close friends, and I do refer to, like, most of my close friends as my best friends, and that's just how.
That's okay.
That's my terminology.
And also, people don't have to, because even without friends, the third parties now want to come in and say, hey, but didn't you say this one is your friend? And you're like, relax, bruh. My friends are cool. Like, my friends know. You understand? So you need to relax. Don't come here and be like, but I thought Anathi was your best friend. What's this now?
I think now what helps me with my friends, because my friends also have other friends, and I do sometimes feel that thing, jealousy creeping in. I call myself to order, very quickly, because
Yeah, like you're...
And what I usually just tell myself is that, you know what, I don't doubt my position in this person's life.
Yeah.
They've never made me doubt my position. I know how I contribute to their lives. I know how they contribute to my lives. I'm very comfortable and secure in our friendships. Ooh. That I don't need to compare my friendship with their other friends' friendship, because I don't know their friendship. I don't know what they talk about. I don't know what it's based on or whatever.
How it started.
Or whatever. I don't know the history, and I genuinely don't want to know, because like that's between them. But now just all that I want to be is, I want to be a supportive friend, and therefore my friend when they need me, whenever they need me, and reach milestones with them, and that's it.
I feel you on that one. I
being
agree.
Comfortable and being secure in your friendship. I think that's important.
Yeah. And it's work also, because I also need to put in the effort, you understand? Sure. You can't just know that, oh, Nombasa loves me. What am I doing that
to
says,
show you,
that communicates that says this girl is here for me?
Yeah, true.
So, effort.
No one is perfect, and I think we've all been a mean friend or someone who's hurt someone through a friendship breakup in different ways, maybe ghosting them, maybe drifting apart, maybe not having a conversation. So what's the conclusion when it comes to friendship breakups?
I think you just need to let it go.
Yeah, man.
You need to let it go. And if the other person, they're not showing any signs of trying to explain to you what you did wrong, or maybe why they want to move on, don't go get that closure, please. Like, it's okay.
Closure, guys.
Maybe pray about it. But okay, you can ask. It's not wrong to get the closure, né? Because I mean, you want that. Okay, actually, let me not say don't go get that closure. If you want to, get it. But if it's not something that you feel like is satisfying to you, if that closure is not satisfying, you or whatever, then it's okay. Don't now go dig in and be like, but we used to be so great. You were my best friend. What went wrong? It's okay. Like, people are allowed to change their minds. A person can decide tomorrow that, you know what, this crew or this girl is not going the same direction that I'm going, and it's okay. Now this is my new crew or my new and so it sounds not nice. It doesn't sound nice, but I mean, people are allowed to change their minds. But nice Kawin.
Yeah,
that's all you need to do.
Just
be nice. Just be a decent person. Don't go around punching people. Don't do that.
Just to wrap it up now.
Yes. Also, just to wrap it up. We're wrapping it up, right?
Wrap it up,
cool.
man.
I have a couple of questions that I wanted to ask you. Just enjoy to hear what you're thinking.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, my phone is not seeing my face. I think it's the face beat.
Hey, it's not recognizing. It's like, who is this?
Who this?
Who this?
Okay. In friendships, do you think love is just enough? The fact that I love you, is that enough to make a friendship work?
No, love is not enough in any relationship, whether it's romantic or a friendship. It's love plus effort, you know, plus, communication, plus many other things, like plus, security and all these other factors that come in. But it also depends on what you value the most in a friend. What do you value the most? You value them communicating with you regularly? Do you value them making you feel secure, positive reinforcement, and all those other things? So I don't think it's just love. I think it's more than love.
It's more than that. No, I totally agree. And also, do you think that it's okay to never fight? Or should I say
never disagree?
Yeah, never disagree.
I think as humans,
like, do you need a friend who's like always like yes?
No, you can't have a yes man friend. I don't think that you should seek out for disagreements. I think we're humans, and I think it's natural that you're gonna disagree on a couple of issues. And I think what's most important is, how do you deal as friends? How do you deal with disagreements? How do you deal when you guys differ in opinions, you guys differ in values and morals and all of those things?
That's good. I was gonna ask, do you think compromise is needed?
Yes, I think compromise is needed. Yeah, of course, compromise. Even in a romantic relationship, you have to compromise.
Even in a again, I needed to compromise.
A compromise, like, it's definitely needed because you are different individuals on your own. You are separate individuals, and you believe in separate things. And sometimes you need to find yourselves in the middle of situations, in whatever situation arises. So I think that one party has to compromise one time, and then the next time the other party has to compromise. It just depends on, what's important in this current situation, you know. For example, like I'll make an example. I like to eat sushi and you like to eat pizza.
Yeah.
And we need to go out for lunch.
Yeah.
We need to compromise on that. It's a simple example.
Yeah.
But we need to compromise. Well, okay, are we gonna go to like a pizza place or we're gonna go have sushi? It's a Wednesday. Then you could probably compromise and be like, oh, okay, I can compromise on that. I can go to the sushi place, even though the sushi is not my favorite, but I know how it makes you feel. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me,
Sweetie.
Thank you, sweetie.
This was so nice. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me on like the first segment of Conversations with Anathi, and I hope you enjoy these conversations that I had. I'm gonna have them with different people, and you know, if you have any ideas or if you experienced a friendship breakup, please comment down below. You know, what was your experience and how were you able to resolve it, or were you able to move on? Are you still healing, or are you still hurt? Please comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube
Hit that
channel.
subscribe button.
And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me.